Robin.
Robin what?
4 times.
And how old are you?
4.
Today is August 1, 1990. And you're going to read a book for me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and read the book.
Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black lamb looking at me. Black lamb, what do you see? I see a black lamb looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a mother looking at me. Mother, what do you see? I see some children looking at me. Children, what do you see? I see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a black lamb, a goldfish, a mother, a green frog, a cat, and a white dog.
All done? I love you.
You gotta take a picture.
I know. Which aunt just came to see you? Do you remember the name of the aunt that just came to see you?
Take a picture.
Okay.
Take a picture.
How old are you now?
4.
I love you. What kind of dinosaur is that?
Dinosaur wants to eat you up.
Oh, he does, huh? Does that look like your dog, that dinosaur? Julian, I want you to know that this is your nephew, Evan. I want you to get a close-up of Evan sleeping while he's sucking his thumb on Passover Eve. You see the thumb in the mouth? There's the thumb in the mouth. Evan is sleeping. All righty. Here's your brother, Van. Have you had an opportunity to talk to your brother, Van, yet? Van, have you already spoken to your brother?
No, I haven't spoken.
Well, would you like to say something to Julian?
Nothing to say.
He has nothing to say to his brother. All right, Alice, do you have any comment?
Welcome to the Seder, to our house. We're sorry you're not here. Maybe you'll put in an appearance like Elijah, and if you don't, well, we'll drink a toast to you anyway.
Thank you very much, Alice. Now, this guy over here, Julian, you don't know. This is my cousin. See, I have a cousin here, too. This is Frank, and he's come here
He
for
also
Passover,
says,
too.
don't call collect.
He also says, don't call collect? Now, Frank is a rambling... Call collect. Day or night. You can call Frank collect. Julian, what'd you say your phone number is, Frank? You can call Frank collect anytime you want.
What is your phone number?
Area code 803-766-1440. Call that number.
803, I wonder where that might be.
That's his phone number.
Oh, that's his phone number. Ooh, that's a good number. All right, Mama, now we ought to let you next
Area
time.
code 205.
Wait a minute, we got another number here.
281-5461. Collect.
All right, you can do that.
Next week.
Next week.
Only I will be there with all my old girlfriends. Papa and Peter are going away together.
And where are they going? You have any idea?
No, they don't tell me.
They don't
but
tell
I
you.
would rather be in Mallorca with you than with this
No, maybe.
noise.
All right. Oh, yeah. Now this, who is this girl here? Can you tell me your name, girl? Paula what? Oh, you're my daughter, aren't you? Let's get a close-up on that tooth. Smile now. I want a close-up of that tooth. Yeah, there is that tooth. That's Paul and Miriam Werthheim's tooth. Now, Ansley, Paul, do you want to say anything to Uncle Julian? No, you don't have to stick your tongue at him. He's a nice uncle. All right, now I want you to put Robin down, because I want Robin to walk a little here, Ansley.
Yeah, let's take a picture. What you need is wipe those.
All right, now this is your niece walking. She just started walking about a month ago. Yes, she is cute. Yes, I do have very strong genes. You're right about that, Julian. Very strong genes. Here she is walking. See that? There you go. I'll move it back a little so you can see the whole child. And there's Paul over there. Yeah, how you doing, Robin? Very good. Yeah, move it back. Yeah, she's had enough of that. And there's Ansley, the biggest cousin, the oldest cousin. Ansley, you're almost 8 years old, right? That's unbelievable. Yeah, and here's Robin. Robin saying, hello, Uncle Age. I better get up before she wrecks the lens on me.
Combining the things that both men.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? We're going to be talking, sending this tape to your daddy. Can you tell me what your name is, please? What is your name?
Carlin.
Carlin what?
Carlin L.
All right, and can you say hello to your daddy, since this will be going to your daddy?
Yes.
Say hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
And what else do you want to say to your daddy?
Hello, Daddy.
Can you say, I love you, Daddy?
I love you, Daddy.
I miss you, Daddy. All right, now we got, over here, Julian, we have Ansley Myra Hillman, the oldest of your nieces, holding Robin Carol Wertheim, the youngest of your nieces. Now, Julian, we're in my backyard, and let's see who we have here. All right, first of all, this, I think, is a niece of yours. Yes, that is a niece of yours. That's your oldest niece, Ansley Myra Millman. Is that your name? Is it Ansley Myra Millman?
No, Ansley Myra Hillman.
Oh, and how old are you, Ansley Myra Hillman?
7 3/4.
And when is your birthday?
June.
June what?
June 26th.
And what school do you go to?
FD.
And are you in 4th grade now?
No, I'm in 2nd.
Wait, Frank, do me a favor. Make sure she doesn't stand up.
I know.
Because he can clobber her.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Better stand here. All right, here is, let's see, I'll get Micah Hart over here. Moving very, very fast. I think Micah's going to the moon here. Micah, are you going to the moon?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Yeah, let me give you, let's go in real close for a shot on Micah. There we go. Micah is on his way to the moon. Is that right, Micah?
Right.
All right. Have you ever been to the moon before?
No.
No, never been to the moon. But this is your first trip to the moon. You want to be an astronaut when you grow up?
Yes.
Oh, you do want to be an astronaut. Well, that's good. Have you played with anybody while you've been visiting us?
No.
No. Did you ever hear of a boy named Evan Hart Wertheim?
What is Evan's second name?
Hart, which happens to be Alice's maiden name. That question came from my cousin Frank, who didn't know Evan's middle name.
I know someone.
You did play with somebody. Who did you play with here? Evan Hart Wertheim, huh? Have you ever played with Evan Hart Wertheim before?
Yes.
When was the last time you played with Evan Hart Wertheim before you came to our house this trip?
I was a baby.
No. Remember we went to Utica, Mississippi for a...
Oh, yeah.
What went on in Utica, Mississippi? Hart family reunion, and they played there.
How many hearts were there?
How many hearts were there?
I don't.
About 50 of them. More than 50 of them. All right, now let's see what else is going on here. I think we got Robin over here. Yes, we do have the famous Robin Carol Wertheim swinging on the swing. And we'll go far away, and now we'll shoot in for a close-up. Robin is now 1 year old, and she is now walking. She's actually a year and 2 weeks, and she is now walking all over the place. She started walking about a month ago, Julian, and now she's walking all over the joint.
She was walking a month ago.
I know. Well, I'm telling it to him again. I'm sorry about that. Now, there is the girl, Ansley, who hates holding Robin. She told me she can't stand holding Robin. Oh, she does. I made a mistake. I'm sorry about that. Who's over here? Who is this child over? Now, this child we haven't spoken to. The Mean and the Pain Sister? Is that your real name?
The Mean and the Pain Sister.
Wait a minute.
great one. She's the mean and the pain sister.
All right, can you tell me your real name, little girl?
Hey, you two, don't, hey, you two,
Watch
don't
the
be hitting
baby.
each other.
All right, what is your real name? Can you tell me your real name?
Sweetheart Hilda.
And are you 11 years old?
No.
How old are you?
She's only 5 3/4.
5 3/4. Do you have a belly button?
Yes.
Huh?
A mean
I
one.
want to know if you have a belly button.
No.
No? No belly button, huh? Do you know any uncle who's a tickle monster?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, what can I
Uncle
say?
Brian's a tickle monster.
I am a tickle, but we did karate yesterday, Julian.
Yeah,
It was
I
Andrew.
came to come to karate.
Right. Who else did karate against me yesterday?
Micah and Evan.
That's right. It was 3-on-1, Julian, and it was rough and tough. I slept very well last night after that brutal workout, getting beaten up by a son, a nephew, and a niece. It was absolutely incredible.
Oh,
Now we can go back to your brother. See if he has any comments this time. You have any comments this time, Ben? This is your second
Well,
chance.
bro, let's see. What's my comment? Golden State's finally making it to the playoffs after 10 years.
And what happened 10 years ago? They won the whole shebang.
No, they made it 1 year after that.
11 years ago they won the whole shebang.
And things is fun. Fun seeing all my nieces and nephews. Micah's championship wrestling is getting very good. Hulk Hogan won on a fluke. Hagler-Leonard's fight was a great fight.
Did you see that?
Yeah, saw the fight.
Oh, you did see the fight. Was the place sold out where you saw it?
We saw it at home.
Oh, boy, that's wonderful.
So we saw it on HBO. And let's
Do you
see.
think Leonard won the fight?
Leonard won the fight.
Was it close?
Close fight. Good fight. Hagler threw it.
You think he threw it?
Hagler threw the fight.
Oh, he did throw the fight. Well, Julian, now you'll have to see the fight,
That's not totally true.
but it may not be true. Of course, he got $12 million for not throwing the fight, whether he won
so
or
now
lost.
I'll get $15 million for the rematch. There was incentive. There was motive.
Julian, what would you do after you had $12 million? Would you go out and fight again against Sugar Ray Leonard just for another $15 million? I don't know about that. All right, what else, brother?
I think I would.
You think you would? All right.
I think I would.
Now, have you already told Julian about your trip to Italy?
I haven't told him about my trip to Italy.
Do you wanna
that
make-
conversation will be saved for latter
right.
date.
All right, now coming in the background is the lady who happens to be the hostess tonight. The hostess with the boastess. Do you have any further comments you want to make here, hostess?
There's this legal
Let's
tone
eat.
to his
Let's
question.
eat.
Turn off the camera and let's
All right, now, first question before we eat is, has Papa and Gail come back with
Yes,
the
they are
kosher
here.
marshmallows?
Kosher.
All right, Julian, we were waiting for the kosher for Passover marshmallows before we ate. And now that we did, we will show you your... Oh, wait, I got to tell you one thing. This man you're looking at here yesterday played basketball with me, and he made one phenomenal play. He stripped the ball, went down the course. He's walking away, but he knows it was a great play. He'll never do it again, and he raced him for...
Great play of the game.
That was his only great play, but it was great, Julian. I'm telling you, Spud Webb would have been proud.
Okay.
Here we are at the Seder table. There's Jack, there's Ansley, Paul. Here's the table.
Let me get up.
We have 15 people, including Van. This is our cousin Frank.
Well, here, Evan and I are going to switch.
Okay,
Here we go.
First ways, with different words, God gave promises of freedom to our people. With the cups of wine, we shall recall each one of them as now the first.
Together, I am the Lord, and I will free you from the burdens of the Egyptians. Read it again. Turn to the next page.
Okay. We take up the Kiddush cup and proclaim the holiness of this day of deliverance.
Go down to the blessing.
All right.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei puri hagafen. We praise you, O God, King of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine. Daddy, would you read the... read the next blessing down at the in the middle of page 25. We'll all read together. Baruch.
So we're skipping.
Baruch with together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehachianu v'kimanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh. We praise you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has kept us in life, sustained us, and brought us to this festive season.
Everybody drink the first cup of wine.
That's right.
Now this is good Israeli wine. This is not Manischewitz, it's blackberry. Thanks to our
You can drink it.
Blackberry.
This is
Sister
not
Gail.
blackberry.
This is good Carmel wine. Zinfandel. Or Carmel, you know the brand.
No, but I thought you said blackberry.
I
Julian,
said
have
it's
you ever
not
been to Carmel?
Manischewitz blackberry. Okay.
Look at all the wine that Carlin's
The next
drinking
thing,
over there. What do you think?
the next part, you know, this is for all the children here.
Gail,
I know it.
Guys, this is for all the children here. You know, the word Seder means order, and we have a particular order every year that we always do this service in. First we drink the first cup of wine, and then the next thing we do is we dip the carpus in salt water. And the carpus is
Carpas.
carpas. Excuse me, the
Your wife is,
carpas.
my wife's from
Is
Montgomery,
the,
Alabama. What do you expect?
That's the greenery. And we do this to celebrate the spring of the year. This, hey, be holy down there.
Up with the next word.
The Israel Hashata Avde Leshana Haba Ben B'nei Hurim.
Very good.
Very good. What do you think of that niece?
Okay, turn it up.
Miko Hallelujah, Miko Hallelujah, Shebaho Hallelujah, Anochi Hamed Matam, Hamed Matam, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Kulu Matam, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Kulu Matam, Shebaho Hallelujah, Anochi She'ar Yirakud, She'ar Yirakud, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Maru, Maru, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Maru, Maru, Shebacho Hallelujah, Mafilin, Afil Ba'am Echad, Afil Ba'am Echad, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Shetei B'Anim, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Shetei B'Anim, Shebacho Hallelujah, Anochi Ben Yishvinu Ben Mesubin, Ben Yishvinu Ben Mesubin, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Kulanu Mesubin, Halai L'Chazeh, Halai L'Chazeh, Kulanu Mesubin.
Very, very good.
Evan Worth, that was terrific. Now, would Evan Wertheim please stand up? Sit down and
I'll say one.
you know what? Well, Paula Wertheim can now read them to us, and if Evan Wertheim would like to say them to us, when Paula gets through, he may.
We'll help you.
We'll help you. You just
I can
start.
help her. At least I can memorize. I'll help.
No, just
Go ahead.
look at the page and read the words, okay?
I'll
Stand next to me.
Oh, Paula, pick that up. You don't throw it on the
Come
ground.
here, P.
I'll use this one.
Do that one and then do this one.
Paula, pick that up. You dropped it on there. Pick it up and kiss it, Paula.
Hey,
You
come
don't
here,
throw
stand next to me.
Okay.
Paul, stand next to me.
Why do we eat smartphone? Why do we eat bitter herbs? Why do we dip in salt water twice? Why do we recline in the pillow?
Very good, Paul.
Would you like to read out the book?
I can't read it. I
That's
will.
a funny joke. Why don't we let Ansley read it?
Okay.
Since Paul feels uncomfortable with it.
Where's my book?
That's an inside joke.
Why is the
Read
night
it.
different from all other nights? On all other nights we eat either leavened bread or matzah. On this night, only matzah. On all other nights we eat all kinds of herbs. On this night, we especially eat bitter herbs. On all other nights, we do not dip herbs at all. On this night, we dip them twice. On all other nights, we eat in an ordinary manner. Tonight, we dine with special ceremony.
Wonderful. Okay.
4 times the Torah repeats, and you shall tell your child on that day. From this, our tradition infers that there are different kinds of people. To each we respond in a different manner according to his question, his situation, and his need.
Frank.
The wise person asks, what are the precepts, laws, and observances which the Lord our God commanded us? To him we should explain the observances of the Passover thoroughly, the very last one of which is, after the Passover Seder, we do not turn to other kinds of entertainment.
Together. It is the wise who want to know the service it is theirs to do. Gail? Or Papa, how about you?
The wicked person says, what is this observance to you? Since he says to you and not to us, he rejects the principle of our faith, the unity of God and the community of Israel. To him we respond sharply. It is because of what the Lord did for me when I went forth to meet you. For me, that is, not for you. For had you been there, you would not have known.
Together. The wicked one withdraws himself from anything beyond himself, and thus from his own redemption. Gail?
The simple person asks, what is this? To him we say, with a mighty arm God freed us from Egypt, from the house of bondage.
Together. The person of open simplicity, give a straightforward answer. For the Torah of God makes wise the simple. And Van?
With the person unable to ask, you must begin yourself as it is written. You shall tell your children on that day, saying, this is because of what the Lord did for me when I went free from Egypt.
With one who has no need to know, no. I asked Evan. They were slaves.
Sorry.
And what happened?
Okay.
Excuse me? I won't.
As people of understanding, all that's learned in Torah, it would still be our obligation to tell the story of the Exodus from Egypt. Moreover, whoever searches deeply into its meaning is considered praiseworthy.
For redemption is not yet complete. Michael?
An instance of this is told by Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Joshua, Rabbi Eleazar, the son of Azariah, Rabbi Akiva, and Rabbi Tarfon. At their Seder in Bnei Barak, they discussed the going out from Egypt through the entire Passover night until their students came to them and said, our teachers, the time has come to recite the Shema. The Seder took place at a time of rebellion against Roman oppression, and the Seder was held in Bnei Barak, the town of Rabbi Akiva, who was the leader of the rebellion. We were physical servitude in Egypt, but before that, our souls were in bondage.
Together. For in the beginning.
Lived their lives with harsh labor at mortar and brick, and in all sorts of work in the field. But the more they were oppressed, the more they increased, and spread out, so that the Egyptians came to despise and dread the Israelites. So Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, every boy that is born shall be thrown in the Nile, but let every girl live. We cried unto the Lord and the God of our fathers, and the Lord heeded our plight, our misery, and our oppression.
And we skip down to the bottom of page 41, and Gail reads, God
God heard our moaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And God looked upon the Israelites, and God knew.
And we skip to page 44. And
on that night, and I will mete out justice against all the gods of Egypt, I the Lord. And the Lord brought us out of Egypt by a mighty hand, by an outstretched arm and awesome power, and by signs and portents, not through a messenger, not through any intermediary or any supernatural being, but the Holy One, praised be he alone.
And band in the middle of 45.
Very good.
Wonderful.
There you go.
And now we get to a song that everybody can sing. I bet nobody knows this song. This song is called Naitenu. It's called Daenu. And I bet nobody knows that song.
I know.
You know it. I didn't think you knew anything.
I knew it. I
You
do it.
do?
Yeah.
Well, should we all start together? Should we start with the Elu Hotsi Anu?
Yeah.
And we're going to sing the first 3 verses, since that's all that's transliterated on page 105, for those of us who can't read Hebrew. And we'll sing 1, 2, 3.
Elu Hosianu Hosianu mi Mitzrayim
Hosianu mi Mitzrayim Dayenu. 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 Ilu natamanu et hashabat, natamanu et hashabat, dayenu, 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 Ilu natamanu et haTorah, natamanu et haTorah, dayenu, 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 one more time, dayenu, 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 and Michael. That's it. That's good.
And plentiful are the reasons for our gratitude to God for the many favors which he has bestowed upon us. He brought us out of Egypt, divided the Red Sea for us, permitted us to cross on dry land, sustained us for 40 years in the desert, fed us with manna, ordained the Sabbath, brought us to Mount Sinai.
Will not let you go. No, no, no. I will not let you go. Is there any other? Yes, and in turn they gave me a chocolate Easter bunny as a token of appreciation.
Is that a true story, Alice?
That is a true story.
They really?
Okay, no. And Jack, Uncle Jack, in the
Know the feelings of the stranger.
Wait a minute.
having yourselves been strangers in the land of Egypt.
When a stranger resides with you in your land, you shall not wrong him, you shall love him as yourself.
For you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
You shall rejoice before the Lord with your son and daughter, and the stranger and the fatherless, and the widow in your midst.
Always remember that you were slaves in the land of Egypt.
You shall not subvert the rights of the stranger or the fatherless.
Remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt.
Not only our ancestors alone did the Holy One redeem, but us as well, along with them, as it is written, and he freed us from Egypt so as to take us and give us the land which he had sworn to our fathers.
Raise your cups of wine, guys. Hey, wait a minute. Ansley and Paula?
That's all we'll sing of that. Oh, well, we can sing this part. Everybody can sing this part. Oh, say shalom, shalom, shalom. The fruit of the vine. Everybody drink your third cup. Cheers.
Very good song.
Michael, what
Okay.
cup of wine are you drinking now, Michael?
Now we are to the important. You see this silver cup? That cup is for Moses.
No, it's for Eliyahu.
Eliyahu.
Do you know a song like that? Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hayiladim. There's Eliyahu with the beard. There he is, Julie, right there with the beard. Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hayiladim.
Okay, this is the story of Elijah. Elijah, the prophet from the village of Tishbe in Gilead, challenged the injustice of the king and overthrew the worship of Baal. Baal was a statue. He was a pagan god. He healed to surveillance when ignorant and hostile men forced our doors with terror. And this is what Uncle Van and Brian were just discussing. Group. They were talking about drug testing and illegal.
Happy Passover.
Happy Passover.
I adore you. You are such a sweet, special.
Let us now open the door
Oh, you can't get in.
This is a reenactment, Judy, just for you. 5 cousins reenacting the opening of the door for Elijah. There's Ansley and Paula and Micah. There's Micah Aaron Hart. There's Evan Hart Wertheim, Paula Miriam Wertheim, Brittany Hart Hillman, Ansley Hillman. Is Elijah there? Or is he hiding?
Elijah's spirit enters in these walls and tastes again with us the wine of endless promise.
Excuse me, are you the famous Micah Aaron Hart?
Come here, guys, all you who don't believe.
You non-believers.
Faint heart.
Oh! Unbelievable.
Absolutely. We've been reading the whole time. How can we drink and read?
And I didn't drink it, I was taking pictures. No way.
Did you hear his voice booming
Look
in?
at that face.
That's right.
Okay. Now we have to turn and we have to sing. Does anybody know I got yo?
I got you.
He has the Roman voice.
In the back, page 29. Okay, now we're going to do
What
number
happened?
one.
Wait a minute. We have I got yours.
Well, let's sing it.
What page is it?
On page 87. In case they can't hate the kid.
Can't you see Miss Blackstragan doing that, Michael?
Then came the dog and bit the cat. The kid like mother, my fortune. Then came the
dude.
What? Get up.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Don't break Uncle Brian's camera.
I've just been accused, Julian, by your brother Van sitting there background, that I told my son Evan where the Apicomon is. And I want you to know.
I,
Did you really tell him?
Impartial!
I, an impartial judge with no axe to grind in this, or no child to bear, shall we say, have only raised the issue that
Just nieces and nephews.
my brother-in-law is pleading habeas corpus right now.
Yeah, I am a habeas corpus.
He is,
That's what I need. I
He
had
is,
nothing to do with it.
He's referred this to his lawyer.
That's right.
Carol Hart will be here at any moment now. And he is saying,
Of course I'm taping. This is the great Apicomon controversy, and I want you to know, Julian, despite the baloney that just... No, I got his head.
Is it true, Eagle, you will accept aid from where you can get it?
No way. No way.